Okay, guys, I am back and we are just going to continue on. I've kind of, because it takes a while to load videos and stuff, so I have just prepared a couple of them already that we just need to glue down. So I guess that's kind of cheating since I didn't do it on air. So welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. And I think you'll be seeing this over the weekend, so I hope your weekend is going well. Yeah, it's about the only problem about recording ahead of time is that you don't, like, it's not in real time. Like when it gets viewed. That does trip me up a couple, like sometimes, because I have to go back and rewatch the video to answer questions. So it does occasionally throw me for a loop. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are enjoying this, but I thought at the very least I would take you along with me to do these. Like I said, it's a have to. Well, I guess it's not a have to, but I consider it a have to, like, because you know, like I said, these are like little thank yous that I give to people for purchasing something. So it's a have to in my world, right? So I'm just going to prepare a bunch of them and then we'll cut and trim everything else. Yeah, we're already getting quite a big stash going here. So that will make me so much more relieved. And plus, I know some of you that are new won't know this, but it's getting to the point where we need to do another donation journal. And since we're not doing all the fair things this year, I don't need the other one that I was going to do. So I think that one will be the raffle one. And the raffle, okay, so let's go back first. The donation journals are about, it's not a must. It's not anything like that, but since the beginning of the year, people have sent me ephemera to put in the donation journal so that it comes from like all over the world, essentially, because there are a few pieces that I've gotten from like Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah that we'll put in the journal. Like I said, it's not a have to, but if you want to, you can send me ephemera and we'll put it in the journal. And then this next one that we're going to do will be a raffle, and it will be a raffle with all the people that have sent in, like mailed me ephemera. Those people go into the raffle, and then we'll make it. And I'll put the ephemera. I already have one book. I need to get over to Lori's shop and order another one. But anyways, they go into a raffle, and then the person, whoever wins the raffle, will then use it for one of their local charities. But that's kind of the deal. Like, it's on the honor system. Obviously, I would never ever know whether it was really used for that or not, but that's its intended purpose, is that you can use that journal for an event in your area. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would assume it's a lot like where I'm at, where like people will ask you for donation items for like their silent auctions and raffles and stuff. So, I mean, churches in our area and like the FFA and things like that, they're always looking for those kind of things to put in silent auctions. So, with COVID, I think we've been kind of on lockdown. So I don't know how much of that is actually happening in the world right now. But yeah, so I won't need that second one right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do a raffle for it. Like I said, whoever's mailed it in is the ones that get their name. And I have to do it in a jar because obviously that would be like 10 videos and like not every, you know, it would just be weird. So yeah, anyhow, and I didn't ink around that one, did I? I did not. Okay. So yeah, if you're interested in participating in it, just contact me via Etsy or email. And I will put your name in to the drawing. And then, yeah, then we'll get it mailed out to you so that you can donate it. Yeah, the last one went pretty well. I think it went for like, I want to say like $56, but I don't really remember, which I mean isn't like a ton, but it helped a lot, right? And that helped the 4-H Foundation, and that's what helps like kids in our area that can't afford their membership dues for the year. It goes to that. It goes to scholarships. Yeah, if there's a family in need, it'll go to that. The foundation does a lot for the community that's not even like 4-H related. So yeah, that's another reason to support 4-H. And these I want to keep simple, right? Because they'll be the things that go into little pockets. And would you believe it? I didn't even look at the time before I started this one. And this one will probably be about the same length as the last one. I was thinking we could throw in a couple of these little numbers, but I think that's just too big. I guess all the decorating on these little guys are going to come from like the lace or something, you know, like a gem or something like that. We're just keeping it simple, keeping it real, keeping it simple. And I pulled some of my other butterflies really quick to finish out these other little tags that are over here. Because you just really don't ever know if you need it for little pockets or whatever, right? I guess I probably could have started adding like doilies and stuff too, but I think we'll just keep, like I said, keep them simple and add our colors with the toppers that we do. Maybe one day it'd be pretty cool just to be able to like put journals together with stuff you already have, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty envious over Gail for having those big things of completed ephemera. Those are goals. Goals, goals, goals. You know, maybe we'll add some of the letters here. Or letters, the definition thingies, because I've got like 5 sheets printed, because, you know, I forget that I printed them. Actually, I think I might have some of Artsology's words too. Those would probably be good to use up. And I keep forgetting to ink the tags. What a goofball, huh? So, and if you hadn't guessed, a lot of this is already on my desk. A very small portion of it is like not on my desk. Like the butterflies I'm going to use to finish those out were not on my desk, but all the rest of this stuff is. And soon we'll be moving on to like different colors and stuff, but I have no idea how big this is going to get as far as how much we're going to use, if that makes any sense. Like what's going to happen, I'm going to get a lot of this done, and then I'm going to be done with this, and then I'll move on to the next project. I did need a break too. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it was a very busy month with design team projects. So yeah, I needed kind of just I needed to create, but needed to use up some of this stuff, like the bits and pieces. So it's a win-win. Okay, let's get some butterflies for these other little pieces here. I think I kind of liked that one there. I don't really like that there. I need to get these switched over, these little packs that I'm digging in. I need to get them switched over to like a ephemera folder, because they like to slip out of the top, and then, you know, then the cats have gotten a hold of a bunch of them. As much as I like that, it blends too much. It's not bold enough. No, I don't think I'm going to find one in the pink. I'm going to have to stick with the oranges, I think, maybe. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, I'll be super excited to do that donation journal. Maybe that'll be one of the next things we do. Yeah, I like doing those sorts of things. I think I have decided to add some words, but I'm not going to be like over cautious, I guess, of the ones I add to which one. I'm not going to go that far. These will be fun little things to have, I think. You know, I kind of feel like we can't talk about what's going on in the world. Which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to, but you just never know who it might hurt when you're talking about stuff, right? Okay, let's see here. And I forgot to ink that other one. What is my deal? You would think after doing so many of them in a row, you know, you wouldn't forget, but I am kind of curious to see how much like ephemera we'll have, because at the end of this, I'll obviously know how many videos there are. I mean, because obviously I still have a stack of tags I want to get done. And that's going to be more like Tracy Fox and these labels here. We'll get that cleaned out. Let's see what we got here. Like I said, I'm not going to be overly overly like picky on which ones I'm using. And I'll probably have to trim them down because I think they're probably too big. As far as like width wise. And I think at that point, I'll just use my little trimmer to make sure it's like a straighter line. Yeah, that'll be simply too big. So let me grab my trimmer over here. That's one kind of nasty thing that happens when you're using thinner paper and those cutters. Oops. We have a flying butterfly. Imagine that. Flew right off the table. I think this is also about the time that those Tim Holt words would come in handy. Just when you think you have all your cutting done, right? All right, now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get all the little pieces out so I don't have to keep fighting that. Like I said, I might have to cut down further. I'm just, as far as like the width of them. Okay. Margin's good. It's a little wide, so before we do anything more, we're just gonna trim a little more. Yeah, these are a great little word kit. These ones are from My Porch Prints. A lot, and then this size is printed at 5x7. I was telling you last time about how all these up and coming authors, you could like get their books and everything. Oh, I got sucked into another one. Like, and it, unlike the other ones, this one's like a really long book, like 168 chapters. I mean, granted, they're not like long chapters, and you know, I'm reading it on my phone, so it's a little bitty, but yeah, I just can't believe that. You know, I just got to thinking, the toppers on that would make, like, if we took some of like my extra ribbon and stuff and just stapled them on, that might be kind of cool. Let's put that one down here. Yeah, so this particular author that I'm reading right now is a Japanese, or not Japanese, a Chinese writer. And then it was translated over. And like I was telling Paul the other day, it's kind of interesting, the translations. Because you kind of almost have to like read between the lines on what they're trying to say. Because obviously translators, like a program that translates is great, but sometimes like it picks the wrong English words. And it's just like little stuff like in instead of, or, you know, just, you know, or it picks like old school words, which is okay. I mean, because, you know, I mean, I think a kid of like 16 right now would have a hard time like knowing what it is. It's like almost like how like I like reading Shakespeare, but not everybody of my age group can read Shakespeare without it driving them nuts because of, you know, the obvious, right? Because it's not written in today's language. And so it's, you know, if you're not used to it, it can definitely like drive you nuts trying to figure out what they're trying to say, right? Yeah, I do love me some Shakespeare. I haven't read anything in a long time, but okay, I'm gonna have to look at the time because I think it's time for us to move on to the topper portion of the video. Topper portion of the episode. How great is that? It's like perfect. I just have one left. And we're cleaning out so much stuff. Oh my goodness. I can't pretend I'm not excited. Ken, I was just thinking to myself, I hope that I have staples in my stapler. And I don't have one of those tiny attachers. I don't know that I need one. I mean, I don't know. I guess some days I think it might be nice, but other days I'm like, whatever. So I have all of these little things, and then I have a whole basket full of odds and ends, so to speak. So yeah, let's just see. I think these little yellow ones, we can use the remnants of these from the Bumblebee journal. Oh, I do have to get the stapler down too, huh? Yep, that's a must. I think we'll just finish them off like so. This might be a problem. Voila. And then if we want to get really fancy, just take your permanent marker, go in there and coat the staple like so. Yes, you could do it beforehand, which would probably be a good idea, but well, you know, it's me and we don't think ahead, like that far ahead. That would be amazing to think that far ahead, but I don't really want to stop what I'm doing to take them out and color them, because then I would have no idea where I was. Ooh, and you know what? I don't know if you all saw, but Amy at Crafty Cat has a brand new Bumblebee journal out, and it's super cute, and it's in blues. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I already have the cover, like, not planned entirely, but kind of, like, I already know what I'm doing with it, because I wanted to do this specific type of cover, and, you know, sometimes the perfect thing just comes up. Yep. I'm so excited. Cannot tell you how excited I am to work at that Bumblebee journal. All right, now we need something blues and purples. Well, I have some of these left from that journal. Should we just use that up? I think we must. And this time I'm not going to worry about turning it brown, because I think the purple will disguise the silver. I mean, I could definitely see, oh no. All right, hold the phone, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, crisis averted. I actually found them really quickly, so I'm kind of on a roll today, so I really just don't want to stop. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to still be on my roll with me or not, but yeah. Oh, that's a little long, isn't it? That's all right. More to add to the snippet pile. I need to get cracking on that. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm sure you get the gist of what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a little short. Yeah, one of those tiny attachers would probably come in handy about now. I'm trying to fight everything, but I will get one eventually. Maybe I'll put it on my birthday wish list. That way Paul and the kids will know they could get me that. Well, that didn't go as planned, did it? All right, so we're just about finished up with this episode, and then I will show you everything we made. I'm gonna have to figure out the topper or the strings for those things. Oh, there, the other bigger tags. Okay, so we'll just use a combination of these guys here. Maybe. I just use this one on that one. Oh, that's not long enough. Gosh darn it. I think I just need to slow down for a second. I don't know, I go back and forth sometimes too on whether I like tag toppers or not. Oh, we couldn't have just one episode without any goofiness, right? Not one. Yeah, but kind of like that one. There it is. I was like, I know I have some other cute little stuff here. I think some of this is just too thin for these guys here, except for this purple here would be pretty. Top two of them with this. I will say though that I don't mind the thinner stuff like kind of hanging down a little bit, like kind of like that. I don't mind that at all. Do one more like that. What the heck happened there? Oh, it's like coming apart. Like not apart, but that the little square. There we go. Okay. And then let's just do this one. What do you say? You with me? Okay. Let me tie that one back up. I'm loving that it has a little thing at the end of it. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this came from Emily's shop. Emma Feminist Treasures. I'm pretty sure she has these in her shop. Pretty sure that's where it came from. But don't quote me for sure. All right, guys. So we did 4 of these little guys. And I'm guessing we're at about 40 minutes too. So, and then we did quite a few of these little guys here. Sweet. Okay. All right, guys, I am going to call it good for this one and put this in our little done pile. And then when we come back, we'll work on these. And then I think episode 4 will probably be all of these. And then maybe some other journaling cards and stuff. So, yep, we'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.